Alright. Hello, everyone. I suppose you could interpret getting ready as, eating lunch, because although, as soon as I hit the button on my preparation screen, I don't know, a sandwich appeared. In any case, there it is. Hello, everyone. I went ahead and got a head start on the garden real quick before I put up the stream while I was eating. But how is everyone doing today? Let's just get this done. So yesterday was a pretty nice day for me, I think. Hang on. I don't know, it feels like... Never mind, but in any case, yesterday was pretty good for me, and I say that because... Wait, why did I say it? Oh yeah, because I actually went out and did stuff with some friends. It's really nice to go and visit friends. Basically on any day, really, that you're able to, but we were able to get together basically a pretty large sum of people. And although the actual stuff that we did didn't go very well, it was still nice to hang out with everyone. So far, my morning has been alright. It's about noon. Actually, no, it's 1 in the afternoon, so it's like early afternoon, I suppose. But again, it's kind of nice to take it easy every once in a while, so I hope everyone else is taking it easy as well. I woke up this morning laying on my back. And usually that's not necessarily like a bad thing. Recently I haven't really been like getting ready for bed or anything. Usually I would have this whole process where I would like take a shower, get into my PJs or whatever, but I just haven't been doing that just because when I do that, I end up just, I guess right after I shower I can't really like very easily go to bed. I guess it's because it's like, I suppose it's just like running water naturally wakes people up, and that, as well as the mentality of having to shower in the morning from previous years, still sticks with me. So like I'll shower, and so I'll just feel awake and like ready to go, kind of, even if it's like late at night and I'm trying to sleep. So I don't know. It's kind of bad for me though, because usually I would use like a little sleeping cap to put my hair up in to help prevent myself from getting knots, but recently, since I haven't really been doing that, I would get a billion knots every time I wake up. So when I wake up on my back, although it's not necessarily like a bad thing, I go like, oh boy, here we go again. So yeah, I usually end up taking long showers, not because like I sit around or think about stuff very like that or anything. Like I guess I do, but mostly because of my hair. Like it takes so long to like get all the knots out of my hair and all that I guess I suppose I usually do end up drifting, if that makes any sense. It's only natural. But yeah, we're almost done with our gardening here. We got the bronze thing, so we gotta water everything 3 times for it to be good to go. And we'll eventually get to the bigger shovel. Eventually, we'll be able to plant more, and get that laugh boost. And I noticed that we are overjoyed, and I don't think I've ever been on Toontown whenever there was an overjoyed thing, so it looks a little strange to me, to be honest. But yeah, I get it. It's pretty interesting. And it's permanent, right? It's until like the event wears off, and where your max is actually just increased by 8, right? Alright, let's go ahead and water all the trees real quick. What gag am I up to? I'm up to the blueberry pie. I hope I planted that. Oh, yes, I did. Okay. So I planted all these trees yesterday. This is about to grow as well. Does this count as... No, not quite. So 1 more day before that counts as organic. Not that it really matters anymore. We're kind of past the blueberry pie slice, but these will probably, by the time we're... Actually, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what pace we're on for this, for whatever we're at, depending on whether we'll get the organic bonus soon, or whether that'll contribute to whatever we're doing. But yeah, despite all the stuff we did, I guess I'll go through everything that we did yesterday. Because why not? So around mid-morning or so. Actually, no. Yeah, I got up around mid-morning and I got ready and all that. And I was planning on having my friend Nick come by around 11 or so. But then he had stuff to do, like, all of a sudden. So he's like, alright, we're gonna have to push it back to about, like, 12. And so I said, okay. That's no problem. And so around that time, like around 12, I text him like, alright, you on your way? He's like, oh yeah, I'm on the street that's like, we're almost there, right there. And so I'm like, alright, cool. And so he's like 5 minutes away or so. And so I wait around and 30 minutes pass and I text him like, bruh, there's no way you're on that street and taking this long to get here. And so I wait around a little more and 5 minutes later, he like comes in and he's like, oh yeah, I got a ticket. So, classic Nick, I guess, but... So we do some stuff, we play some games for a little bit, and one of our friends takes a little longer than anticipated, and we'll get into that a little bit later, the reasons why, because it was actually kind of... I don't know, it's kind of funny and a little bit kind of scary as well what happened to him. But in any case, the other friend's taking a little longer. This one that I'm referring to is Nelson. He's a cool guy. He's been on stream before. Let's see. I think we're done with our garden right now. I do want to go fishing. What am I being counted at? Where's the lake? Or the pond? Alright, we're gonna go fishing for a little bit. And then we're gonna go over to Daisy's Gardens. And we're gonna start up on our tasks. Because I did spend some beans on some shoes, so we're anticipating that. We'll see them when we get them. But they're pretty nice. In any case, where was I? Oh, right. So our friend was supposed to come over at like 3, but he took a little longer, so he ended up coming more around 4. But the thing is that my friend Nick, of course, doubled down on visits, so he's having like a bunch of people over at his house at like 4 or something. And he's trying to do stuff at my place. So anyways, he gets a notification saying that a lot of people are going over to his place, right? And so he's like, alright, I'm gonna go. And since we already told Nelson to meet up at my place, he's already on his way to my place, and it's not very easy. Like, he has a little bit of a hard time navigating around these parts, because he lives, like, quite a ways away. So, over in this area, he's kind of unfamiliar with it, so... it makes sense. So he stops by, we do some stuff for a little bit, like, probably about 10 minutes. And then we go on our way to Nick's house, because everything's happening over there now. And so we go over to Nick's house, and we get tailed by my other friend, Frank, right? And so Frank... we kind of exchange some banter, because I like messing with Frank, and Frank, I guess, interprets it wrong or something. I don't know. Alright, that's enough fishing for now. Let's go... where are we supposed to go? Daisy's Gardens. Hopefully we're still there, so we'll... And we are. Let me turn this down on my end a little bit. I don't know if that turned it down a lot on the viewer's end. But if you need it to be turned up at all, just tell me and I'll do it. But in any case... so we get out and we're like... we look around the house and no one is there. Where could these guys be? We're all thinking, right? Well, as it turns out, they all went on like a canoe, like several canoes and kayaks. And... they just went out into the lake. So basically, Frank, Nelson, and I are thinking, like, what the heck? Why would they, like, just leave like that? So they end up coming back, and if I had known they were doing stuff on the lake, I would have came prepared. But I did not. So I did not come prepared. And the thing is unless I'm really prepared to get wet, I don't like getting at all wet. Whoa. Oh, I get it. So when the silly meter's active, the props are much more active, which causes it to give us like a little effect. That's actually really cool. In any case, as I was saying, so they all do stuff on like the jet skis and all that because Nick is rich or something, I don't know. Oh wow. Yeah, that buff's doing a lot actually. Lure, please. Thank you. All you gotta do is ask nicely. Yeah, let's just... It's not an invasion or anything, so I'll sneak in a couple lures, but we're not doing like anything major. At least not yet. And we got the sprocket, nice. So now we just gotta go to Detective Lima. I think I remember this task. Oh, except that their building is taken over. That's right, Toontown. No need to question it. From Gladhanders now, huh? Okay. Fair enough. And so, yeah, we bring... Oh, hey, there's one right there. Let's go get him. And so, basically, we bring out the Smash Bros. Setup over to the dock. Because there just so happens to be... It just so happens to be outlets there that do work. Thankfully. So we did play a couple Smash games, but as it started to get later on, the other guys started coming back, obviously, and... Why would he use drop? Oh well. In any case. I suppose it worked. What was I saying? Do. Items not recovered. Alright, great. Oh, right. And so eventually bugs started coming out, as they do. And it kind of just got annoying to keep playing, so we wrapped stuff up. The guys on the jet ski, like, started wrapping stuff up and all that. And, that was honestly probably the best part of the visit. At least at Nick's place, because after that, what happened, the rest of the visit basically consisted of us trying to find something to do. Because... Okay, I'm gonna go to a different district so that we can get, hopefully... Oh, okay, great. This'll do. It consisted of us trying to find something to do, because no one could really agree on, like, one thing to do. So, yeah. Hang on, can I get, like, a flower or something? So, what? Where'd it go? I thought I saw one. Like, right here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Hey, yeah. Okay. Let's go get some more lures. And we'll continue. So, yeah. The whole time, we're just like, alright. Well, I guess we're gonna set up a theater where we're gonna watch videos. Where are we gonna do it? Upstairs or in the basement? The basement's hot. well, you can have a fan running, and the space, I don't know, it exists, kind of. The space is kind of there. To, like, line the it has a lot of, like, length, but not a lot of width, so you couldn't really, like, line up the chair so that everyone could see it very well. So we tried upstairs, and then I don't know why we didn't just do it upstairs the whole time, because it had air conditioning and enough space. You could just move over a couple of the chairs from... Whoa. You could just move over a couple of the chairs from the what's it called? The kitchen, or the dining room, and you would have been fine, but whatever. And we'll use this lure later. We'll grind on that when we can. But we obviously can't right now. Take a drink of some tea. Very nice. Alright, we can actually we can start doing stuff on our own now that we have, like, decent throw and squirt gags, actually. It's not great, but we're getting there. Alright. Two-Face. Oh, that's not a whole lot of Gladhanders here. Whoops. Oh, there's one. All the way over there. It's level 5 too, so let's not mess around too much. What was that? Tell me this is Kyle. Oh, hey, Jeremy MO. Is this the Jeremy that I know? If so, hey, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, this is Kyle. How you doing? I'm currently here playing Toontown, having a nice old time to myself, and kind of recounting the previous day because a lot and also not a lot happened. Alright. Haven't gotten the thing that I needed. Oh, thanks for the follow, Jeremy. Of course. Also, this is the Jeremy I know. It's been a long time, actually, since we saw each other, I think. Hasn't it? How have you been? Because, like I said, I've been doing fairly well. Right now, well, at least, like, for the past couple days, I've been playing Toontown and kind of just chilling recently. In Claremont right now, I missed you, buddy? Yeah, it's been a while. Like, how long has it been? Like, over 4 years, I think. I don't know, it feels kind of weird, because... Didn't we play, like, a lot of TF2 before? I don't know, it, like... Even though it might have been kind of big, it doesn't really feel like it was, like, a lot, you know? But I suppose it was, like, yeah, quite a lot, actually. I don't know. Middle school's weird. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like I blocked out a lot of, like, middle school stuff. Like, as a psychological response. Like, you know how, like, you'll forget traumatic events that's happened? TF2, yeah. It's been a while. You still play that game? Oh no, you play, like, more CSGO and stuff, don't you? Personally, I'm not a huge fan of CSGO, but I respect it nonetheless, you know? It does take a lot to, like, play it. Oh yeah, that's right, CSGO. We used to have, like, 1v1s in CSGO, didn't we? Yeah, I bet you'd kick my butt in those now. Let's see. He's level 6, so let's not bother trying to lure him at all. So let's see, yeah, we just tried to... We kind of, like, argued back and forth yesterday about, like, where we should put it. Not really, like, a full-on, like, yelling argument or anything. We're just kind of, like... We disagreed on it. And so we tried to get it to work, and then nothing worked because nothing ever works at Nick's house, at least when I'm there. And, you're the gods. You're the scout god I couldn't compare. I'm really not that good at scout, though. Like, I'm alright, but I'm really not that good. I just happen... I guess I was better at scout than you, but compared to, like people that are really good at TF2, I'm not that good. I'm more... I don't know. Every single time, like, I boot up TF2, I play it in a different way. Like, the first few times I played it... Like, the first time I booted up, like, TF2, and, like, had my whole, like, TF2 phase, I was usually playing, like, Sniper or Spy or something. You know, one of those guys. And then, like, the second time I had, like, a TF2 session, it was a lot of actual, like, not the real game. It was, like, in a lot of, like, one of those trade lobbies and all that, just kind of, like, messing around. And that's when I, like, played a lot of Scout and stuff. Like, for some reason, I have, like, so many hours in Scout, and I don't even know why. I don't know. I'm alright as Scout, I guess. We thrash kids our age in TF facts. I suppose so. We probably would do very well as a team, but now I would say I actually am more of a medic main than anything, really. I can't find a sprocket for my life, apparently. Wait, how'd you find me? Hang on, yeah, how did you get here? Because we don't have each other on Discord, and I don't think... Does Steam link to Twitch? I suppose you can link Twitch to Steam, so maybe that does it? But yeah, how did you find me? I'm glad you did, but I'm still curious. Alright, I don't know about this one. Yeah, that was a bit of a stretch. I'm gonna run away after this attack because... Oh, you followed Toontown? I didn't know you played Toontown, really? Huh. I didn't know we had that much in common either. Alright. This guy's joining in too? Yeah, I can't fight all that. Not alone. I was looking to see if your other friend was streaming. You saw the name. And he's like, there's no fucking way it's Kyle. Nope, that's right, it's Kyle here. Dang, what a coincidence, though. 2000s kid crack. I wouldn't say crack, but yeah, it's... yeah, I suppose, like, yeah. I remember those old... I've said this on, like, a different stream, but I remember this old, like, advertisement, like, whoa, Toontown. Aw, man, I gotta get myself on that. And yeah... all I could really do, like, I couldn't get, like, a subscriber or, like, membership or whatever, like, back then. But I did play a lot of the demo. Like, even after it kind of, like, expired and I couldn't gain any more, like, experience or anything, I would still play it, like, a ton, just, like, walking around the different areas, being scared of all the cogs that I clearly could not defeat. And, yeah, it was just really nice. And when TTR came up, first gateway drug. I don't know, this is really like... I wouldn't really call it like a gateway drug because this is really like the only MMO like I like, really. Because like in the early 2000s, oh not really early 2000s, but in the 2000s, they had like a ton of MMOs, you know what I mean? They had like Pirates of the Caribbean, Wizard 101, and all the other 101s as well. Like the whole series. Mainly Wizard 101 though. I guess Club Penguin could kind of count, but that's more of like a hangout kind of thing. Gotta add you in Toontown when you get home. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be streaming for, I don't know, at least 5 hours, and we just started, so... And your tune's at 110 left. Oh yeah. I didn't just start either. I've started Toontown like, I don't know, like a year or two ago. I've been a bit less active lately though. But this is an alternate tune. Pirates of the Caribbean Online. Yeah, I don't know. Was that like a big thing? Because I've never really like seen it. But in any case, I've gotten up to Cashbot HQ, working up to, like, I've got like halfway through getting the Lawbot suit, before I kind of just like stopped. And the reason why, kind of, I've never really explained the backstory very much, but basically, I was a part of this Discord server that started to have like events happening, so I'm like, oh man, I gotta like get the suit so I can do all these events and do all these like boss rushes. That sounds really cool. And then the server kind of fell apart, and so I left, and I basically kind of just left. And so I didn't really have a whole lot of motivation, because usually I just play this with my friends, or at least like that's how it was for a bit. So I usually would just play it with friends, and since I didn't really have anything like to do that with, I guess I kind of just stopped. Dang, there's like a whole bunch of cogs in this like little choke point here. Yeah, like I'm glad not a lot of these guys are joining in. But yeah, I kind of wanted to stream this game for several reasons. I kind of wanted to come back to it, and also like I've seen the community, and the community here like on Twitch is like very tight, if that makes any sense. So I'm like, oh yeah, that'll probably be really cool if I started this up. But like, of course, I want to. Oh come on, gamer moment. Yeah. Like, I don't want to just, like, start from, like, wherever I was. I kind of just wanted to start from the beginning. Kind of as, like, in a journey kind of thing, I suppose. For Twitch and the stream, you know? Alright. I'm glad that there's this, like, thing going on with whatever this is, the Overjoyed thing. Because otherwise I would definitely be running away or not surviving right now. Please, no one else join, I swear to God. This is like the worst place to start a battle. I've learned my lesson and I'll never start a battle in this specific corner again. Either that or like for some reason there's like a huge amount of cogs over here. Oh, I get it. Yeah, no, this corner is like dangerous specifically. Oh, of course, and I still didn't get it. Let me see. Yeah, I can't really. I gotta go back to the playground again. If anyone's curious, I'm in Splat Summit right now. But I think it's because there's like 2 loops in between there, or something. There's at least 1 loop, and that kind of loops the cogs into that little corner right there. Do you remember the pizza we ate at Mr. Werner's class? I don't remember much about that class, other than like the project that we had to do, because, I don't know, our school was prestigious or something like that, I don't care. But they forced us to do like the science fair project or whatever, and so I kind of just like didn't do an experiment, but I got the points for it anyways. That's really the only thing. Like the only thing I remember from Mr. Werner's class was like that, and also like talking to you and like some banter with you and in like TF2 and stuff like that, and that was about it. That's all I really remember from that class. And what I mean by, like, not doing the experiment is, like, for the science fair project, we had to do, like, this, like, month-long, year-long science fair experiment that took place over, like, several months. And we had to choose, like, a subject and all that. So I got my subject approved. And then, it was on, like, tornadoes and stuff, and, like, I don't remember, like, how much damage it could cause or whatever. And so I kind of just went up to Mr. Werner and was like, hey, Mr. Werner, I can't really, like, do an experiment to figure out the data for this, so can I just take the data from online and cite the source? And he's like, sure, why not? And so I kind of just, like, cheaped out the science fair project by just doing research. instead of actually doing like a science fair project. Like theoretically, I guess I could, or if I changed it to like a tsunami, I definitely could like replicate like damage or whatever with like sand castles or something stupid. But I'm really glad that I was able to cheap it out with the the tornado, because I didn't care at all. I guess the science teacher didn't care like that much either, because he clearly he let me do it. So I don't even remember what he did. So yeah, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. What a coincidence this is, really. It's been forever since, like, we even talked on Steam, really. Oh, hang on. I gotta put this task on hold real quick. Oh, whoops. Maybe I should have fought that guy, but oh well. We got shoes. Now we're in the business. Hi, what district are you in? I am currently in, what is it? Splat Summit, and I am doing this task, the Gladhander task. If we manage to get the Oak Street task as well, if someone like clears out that building, or maybe we could clear out that building, but then I hopefully won't have to switch districts and have to like do that over again. But hey, Bright Cat TTR, how are you? Currently, I'm doing well, and I'm catching up with this friend Jeremy here, who I haven't seen in like years. How have you been? How was like all of high school, Jeremy? Cause like I think I remember talking to you like once, like halfway through it. Like, oh hey, how's it going? You still like GF2 or something like that? I don't remember what it was exactly. In fact, I think it's been so long since we talked, we could probably just read the conversation log through Steam. Since they kind of keep a log of your, like, last conversation now. But yeah, Bright Cat, if you do want to help, that's much appreciated. And I'll be over here, fighting these Gladhanders, hopefully getting something. Watch this. What are you gonna do? Nice hypno goggles. Oh, whoops, I should have passed then. Sorry about that. Even if we do got Super Squirt. It was so fast? You have tune-up? Oh, if you're training tune-up, then that's fair enough, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, tune-up doesn't count for Overjoyed. Oh, that's weird. Oh, we missed as well. It was so fast. I wouldn't say high school really went that fast to me. Or at least, yeah. It didn't feel that fast. Alright, we can find 2 Gladhanders, so we'll be able to do this, definitely. I don't know. How about we just sound it? Yeah, that'll work. Unless it misses. Alright. I don't know why, but I've been having kind of bad luck with this whole thing, to be honest. That was your last fog? Well, that's fine. Elephant Truck will definitely, like, still take these guys out. Probably. But, like, for some reason, so many times, like, sound has been missing. Like, way too much. Did I go to East Ridge? Yeah, I did go to East Ridge. Did you go somewhere else? Oh, right, you moved away. That's right. But yeah, I did go to East Ridge. Alright, that did hit. Great. It was okay, I guess. Like, a lot of BS did happen. But overall, I don't know. I didn't have, like, too much trouble. But weird stuff did happen. What's this guy doing? Drop? Oh, nice. You didn't have to use an SOS on this encounter, though. Oh, unless this one... I don't know. I don't know the tier list for SOSs, but maybe that one isn't, like, a good SOS. I don't know. Oh, okay, we still didn't get it. Why is this sprocket so hard to get? I could do 3 buildings and not get this sprocket, I swear. Oh, right, hang on. Hey, stop moving. Oh, you have too many friends. I'm glad you moved, to be honest. I don't think you could be with your middle school friends. Let me get rid of a friend. Oof. It's hard to part with friends, but sometimes, if they haven't been on in 8 months, you gotta do it. Like, adult me versus middle school me is so different. Really? Is it? I don't know. I feel like... Oh, Gladiator. I feel like, yeah, that is true for most people. However, there's still kind of like a core part of you that always kind of stays the same, if that makes any sense. Alright. What are we doing? I don't know, everyone kind of changes a bit, if that makes any sense. Like, the core is the same, like... I don't know if this makes any sense, Jeremy, but, like, you're always kind of like that, like... You're always, like, down to earth, and also kind of like a hype man at the same time. Still meet to Riley Reid. Who? I don't know who Riley Reid is. We stayed the same. Wait, me and you, or who? Why? Oh, wait, this is another one of those corners. Why is this street so cog dense? Oh, you're getting close to maxing tune-up and lure. Alright, fair enough. Do we want to lure this one, or do we just... I guess I'll just hit it. Don't Google her on the internet unless it's in a private browser. Oh, dang, a whole birthday cake for just a level 6? Alright, fair enough. Oh, okay, so they're a porn star. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry for... what? Another guy? I'm sorry for uttering the forbidden words on a Toontown stream, but yeah. Oh, this guy's just level 3. I'm a bugle. I don't know, yeah, some things don't change, and that's kind of like... Well, I wouldn't really necessarily say that, like, stuff like that's really like... Oh, finally, I got it. There's more Gladhanders in the Cellbot factory. That makes sense, but luckily I got it, yeah. Let's see... Oh, okay, just any... Okay. Like, obviously... Oh, what? Movers and shakers, they're really just taking us through all the Cellbot lines, aren't they? What are my gags looking at? That we can take probably a couple. No? Oh, do we want to go to the factory? I'm gonna go restock? Alright, fair enough. I'll go over to this building over here that I just noticed was open to gain the other task, which will probably be something similar to defeat the Cellbots, because that's all Daisy's Garden is. Yep, 5 Cellbots in Cellbots HQ, movers and shakers. I'll go restock as well. Actually, I'll go... Gotta go. It was cool catching up. I'll definitely come back and send you a Discord link through Steam once you get home. Alright, I'll see you then. I'll see you soon as well, Jeremy. we definitely gotta catch up, and probably, whoops, gotta play more games. Sorry about that, I just teleported back to the garden. But yeah, I decided to restock on gags anyways, just because it's muscle memory, and also I'm kinda low anyways. Anyways, once again, see you soon, Jeremy. Alright. Do you have a warp over to the Cellbot Factory, or do we gotta walk still? Either's fine. For sure, man? Yeah. We'll definitely catch up, like, a lot more off-stream as well. Because it's been, like, what, 4 years? A lot's happened. I'm a mover and shaker. I can't really fight you to get the sprocket, but we do gotta get him. So we're gonna go over to the Cellbot Factory and fight him there. Therefore, we can get both tasks done at the same time. And also, we'll probably find him a lot better over there, with a bit less of the whole cogs coming into the battle kind of thing happening. Yeah, that's... Okay, I get it, yeah. Fighting around that corner, like any of those like little like pathways in between the little islands, or whatever they're called, is pretty dangerous, just because the cogs kind of just funnel through there, I guess. Whoa. Who are these guys fighting? Oh, actually, this place is nostalgic to me. Oh, they're fighting a telemarketer. Alright. Hey, is your nightmare once again. Let's go find some movers and shakers right here. These guys have a minimum level of 6, don't they? Because these guys are pretty high up on the list. Maybe we can lure them? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, that's right, I don't have my water with me. Ah, jeez. Alright, hopefully... Oh, wow. Yeah, trap actually does help with the lure accuracy. Dang. Usually that'll never hit. Thanks for that. Oh, wow. That one hits him as well. Trap's a lot better than I remember. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to beat like 10 of these guys in order to get this. Or maybe just 5. Smirky Thunderpaws. Hey, how's it going? Ah, he's going. Let's try to be careful on who we fight here. Oh, there's a guy over there. But yeah, the Cellbot Factory is actually pretty nostalgic to me, just because, like I said before on the whole Toontown demo thing, I spent just kind of like a lot of time here hanging out, like wishing I could do the Cellbot Factory, but not being able to. And overall, I don't know, it's kind of just like, it felt dangerous to be there, which is why I spent a lot of time there. It's like, ooh, I really shouldn't be here. Oh, wow. Oh, that still got him, too. I think I see what you were trying to do with the, quicksand. Alright, that's fine, though. You probably had to beat this guy anyways. Oh, okay, I'll do lure again. Oh. Oh no, he's doing lure. Okay, okay. I really underestimate Trap, I suppose. Jeez. Oh wait, did I get this? Oh wait, no, hang on. I didn't see it yet. I thought I saw it. Oh, there it is. think I'll stick around to defeat some more Cellbots real quick, though. Because we do have to defeat, like, 3 more before the other task is over. So let's do that real quick, and then we'll go and turn in these tasks. Let's just do it really quick. I don't know. Hey, there's no need to use glue on this guy. He's just a level 4. The magic in glue is that for it to work every time, you have to use it sparingly. So glue only really works when you really need it to, hopefully. That's when you say glue. At least that's how I feel it. It's going through ink? Oh yeah, so it is. What? Bendy in ink machine confirmed. Oh, we actually got that 5 Cellbots a lot quicker than I thought we would have. Why do they have ink kind of just like strewn about? What about ink? Why are these guys like producing ink? These guys filled. Is that? No, I don't think it's ink. I think it's oil. Getting so close to the presentation. Oh, actually, let's not teleport to the playground because to turn in this task, we kind of just. It's kind of near the end of the street anyway, so let's just sneak past these guys and get out of here. Oh, there goes Smirky. Yep, and the building's still available too. Oh, right, I think I remember this task. This one is like, oh, you got the Cellbots in your factory. Go and do some more. Oh, no, okay, just go to the judge, and then it's like, okay, go get more Cellbots in the factory. Because I do remember there being a lot of back and forth between the factory and this place in this task, specifically. Let's see. Well, so this one's also in Oak Street, so let's do this one as well. We'll maximize our street efficiency. Hopefully. Wait, what's the reward for this one? Oh, a 3-point laugh boost. Okay, so this task will probably take a while. Oh, let me through. That's not a real door. Cellbot memo from the HQ? Okay. And then I think the judge is also gonna say, okay, go get 10 at the HQ. And then we'll do that. So we'll probably hopefully do both at the same time. Whoops. Kinda lucky that none of these buildings are taken over. That door is kinda small, actually. Oh yes, a memo and some blueprints from the HQ. Alright, let's get right over there then. What's the percentage? 5% for everything and then 85% Cellbot. That makes a lot of sense, seeing as this is the street leading right up to their HQ. Hang on, I kind of want to finish the story that I was telling like a lot earlier. Oh, there's everyone. How's it going? Got it started. Alright, nice, nice. You know what'd be amazing? Getting... Okay, well. Getting both of the things from this one battle. It'll never happen. But that would be amazing. Oh, we missed. Okay, there we go. There's our magnet being our magnet. Alright, thanks for the lure assist. Now it will definitely hit. It missed? Yeah, I missed. Yeah. Oh well. That's kind of funny though, actually. Like the cog clearly getting hit, saying it missed. They must have changed the way it works, I guess, because usually it was either none of them hit or the all. Oh wow. Must be common or something. Either they're common or it's really lucky. Dang. And neither of the buildings are taken over yet. I think the buildings are at their max right now. So yeah, hopefully these ones won't be able to get taken over. And the memo says, I didn't see it. But another one from the HQ, okay. And we'll see what is inside the other one. And that one is over here. Another thing in Oak Street. Alright, back to the detective. Synchronized door clipping. Alright, they're right over here. Whoops! That's what I was scared of. That's fine. It's a thing specific to Daisy's Garden as well. Because both... Oh, okay, great. 3 cogs. Cool. Whatever. Because both, like, the corners are very, like, sharp. So you could very easily, if you're not paying attention, get into an encounter just like I did. And then also, all the cogs kind of funnel down here, too, like, all at once. I don't know. Let's just sound these guys and be done with it. So yeah, it's very common to, like, get a million cogs all in one battle. At least in Oak Street. I'm not sure about the rest of Daisy's Garden. I haven't had as much of a problem with it just yet. But so far. Thanks for the assist at the end, though. Just creepily looking at you. That's fine, that's fine. I know that I'm pretty photogenic after all. Alright. Heard they've organized quarters down the street. Head down the street to see if you can get to the bottom of this. That's right, Flash. Go see what they're gonna do and save Daisy's Garden from the Cellbots, Flash. It's all up to you. You got it, man. And we get the small bag. Nice, nice. Let's go get another task. Well, actually, we can get a task right here, can't we? Elm Street. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's go ahead and do the Cellbot one real quick, though, because we're almost at the end of the street anyways. And then we'll go over to Elm Street and hopefully get another Elm Street task. Because there's another one right there, right? So... Oh wait, which one? Which one is the one with the, legal eagles or minglers? I remember that one being a pain. Alright, wait, what were we looking for? Oh, right, just general battles. So, let's see. Everyone here is level 6. Hopefully we can find someone a little bit weaker just to make it easier. Oh, here. You won't be able to get rid of me now. Even now, that's true. Telemarketers and everything. We both... Oh, okay, let's wait for Smirky to get in. If we both squirt, we can probably just take them all out. Squirt has salt. Oh, it has salt? That makes... It's like salt water? Oh, wow, that was fast. Alright, let's go right back out then. Let's see, what are my gags at right now? So I'm halfway through upgrading Lure once again. To actually... That's something somewhat viable, even if it is single cogs. Let's see... Alright. We're a little ways away from upgrading sound again. Throw's at a pretty decent level, and we're quite a ways away from that as well. And same with Squirt. Oh well. I think we're pretty good for this level in Daisy Gardens. Yes? What? Oh, okay. No, it's alright. I'm not speedrunning or anything. Alright, another memo from HQ. I don't remember how many times you gotta go back and forth, but I think it's like 3. Door sync. Inches away from getting into an encounter, and that's what I mean. You really gotta follow the path. You can't go in straight lines like I'm used to. Alright, let's see. That name dropper over there definitely has it. Having lunch with Mr. Hollywood. Okay, buddy. Once again, just a little bit of squirt would do the job as here as well. Thundercloud. Going all out just on this level 4. Oh, here comes the Gladhander. Oh, I'm out of lure. Okay, well... Maybe they got a lure? Oh, I guess they don't have lure. Oh well. So the thing about cogs is that, like, oh yeah, all their fun is, like, they don't know what fun is. It's all been, like, sucked out of them or something. So... I guess that makes the Gladhander actually kind of creepy, even though they look like, oh yeah, I'm happy, or something like that. They're really not. Like, all that happiness is, like, fake. Because the only time they do get happy is when they explode. That's why they explode. Their emotions get overwhelmed and then the cogs explode. I think that's, like, canonically what happens. Probably. Oh my jeez. Okay. Fine. Bring it on. Hypno them to sleep. A lot of bravado for just glue. Not even all caps glue. Alright, that actually went really well. Is this Gladhammer gonna join in too? No. Alright, there's no way we didn't get the paper. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go over to... Oh? You can go get jelly beans? That's fine. Go get the jelly beans, and I'll turn this into Uncle Spud, and get the next task. How could you? Jeez. I was waiting there for a reason, man. I didn't want to get into another encounter just yet. Alright, what is it? Oh, another memo. What are our gags looking like? We're running a little low. So we're gonna go to the playground, we're gonna get more gags, and then we will go to Elm Street first. And by doing that, we'll get, like, oh yeah, beat some Cellbots. Probably. Oh, whoops, I'm out of beans. This is embarrassing, I guess. This is one of the few moments where I forget that my bean counter is not that high right now. Hang on, let me go get some real quick. I don't want to do the trolley. The trolley sucks. I'm sorry for anyone that likes the trolley. That's just my opinion. If you like the trolley, that's nice, but personally, I don't like it. I get all my beans from minigame, or not from minigames, from fishing. So I'm gonna go fishing real quick. Whoops. Because to me, it's like much more efficient. Because even if you do have the like golden fishing rod, that takes like 5 beans to use. The fish that you catch are actually bigger. Like, they weigh more, so you do get more jelly beans for that. Oh, I guess I haven't gone fishing here yet, because I'm getting a bunch of new species. I missed. Come back down. There we go. You can harvest the moonfish here. Really? No, moonfish are all exclusively in Donald's Dreamland. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure they're just all in different streets in Donald's Dreamland. Cause I ain't never seen any moonfish here, even with my other tune with the good fishing rod. And trust me, I've been fishing a lot. Last bean, and alright. Now we're gonna get, like, I don't know how many beans, but a lot. Nice. Now that we're full on that, I guess we'll stop for now. And let's go to Elm Street. Yeah, we'll go to Elm Street to accept the task. And I don't know if I was, like, doing these tasks out of order or anything. Because I got, like, the Oak Street tasks first, even though that's, like, go to the Shellbot HQ. And now all these Now all these Elm Street tasks are popping up. Which is, like, the way to the Toontown Central. Oh well, doesn't matter. Is this it? Double talkers in Daisy Gardens. 10 of them. Alright, I assume the drop rate is 100%. And those are Lawbots, so that's... Ow, ow. Dang. I need to, like, work on my hand-eye coordination or something. I'm, like, hitting the corners of my table left and right. Alright, so yeah, this is all Cellbots. Oak Street's, like, all Cellbots. So the only other street is the one that's going to Donnie's Docks, I think. And that's where all the Lawbots are. So it's either that or go to the HQ. And I think, since I think we're pretty close to completing this task, this is probably the last memo we need. So let's do that one first. What? Captain McMoo, that's not nice. Just go up a tune in their book and say you stink. That's not nice, man. What do you do? He's just sitting there reading. That reminds me of the whole No You meme, like and then that like evolved into Uno reverse cards and all that. I'm not sure like how exactly that came around, but I feel like one of my friends, John specifically, Kung Fu Cutman, he's been on a stream, but I feel like he kind of started that meme, not like directly, but somewhat like indirectly, because what he ended up doing. He, like, during high school, he volunteered at, like, kind of like this daycare program they had, which basically had him, like, looking over the kids that were there until, like, their parents could go and get them or something. I don't remember the exact details, but basically, working around little kids can sometimes get annoying because little kids can sometimes be annoying. No offense to all little kids out there, but it's true. So basically, John is immune to stupidity because he himself is the embodiment of stupidity. So whenever, like, he would say something, like, dumb or, like, trying to provoke a reaction, he would just go, "No, you." Like, right back to him. And this is before this whole thing, like, started up. So, like, that's why I'm saying, like, he might have, like, kind of indirectly started the whole thing. By spreading it to the kids, that probably spread it further. I don't know. That's kind of how memes work in the general sense, but I don't know. The timing is kind of like impeccable because like just a little after that, like it all kind of started popping up. Alright, we'll fight this guy too, I guess. I feel like these cogs are more likely to join in the HQ, which I guess makes sense. Kind of like how they are in invasions that I hear. I hear they're, like, more active in invasions. But I'm glad that I got this overjoyed thing. This is making a lot of this run today, like, actually a lot easier. But yeah, I don't know. The story didn't really go anywhere, but, like, I don't know. That's just John being John, I suppose. We get it? We got it. Alright. That's something a bit weird about Toontown, the whole items not recovered thing. Maybe it's like just reminding you of your task or something in case you like forget somehow. Which I'm not really sure how people would really like forget that hard to be like reminded. Or if it's just like... It might be just like a programming thing that it's like easier to like pop it up every single time rather than just sometimes. But it's like... Or maybe... Oh, hey, we got it. Nice. But in any case... Oh, hang on. Let's see if he has any tasks. Elm Street. Alright, let's go and get that, and then we'll see what he's got. But in any case... Because, like, it gets... Every single time I see, like, the message... It feels like the text box pops up, and then the text... So it's like the text box pops up and I'm like, items not recovered. Oh. And it's especially like it feels like especially like, how do I say, like insulting, I guess? When it like happens a lot. Oh yeah, I can carry more gags. Great. Let's see. I'll just carry more of this, I guess. So I got no reason to use a $1 bill anymore. Like, ever. I'm gonna go see what this guy's task is, and then I might actually just go fishing a bit more. I do want to grind on jelly beans just a little bit, because I want to get emotions from my guy here, or Mr. Fluffy. He needs to learn how to be surprised and stuff. Because what the heck? Why does this question mark keep appearing? Probably like accidentally press it instead of like shift or control. But in any case, because I was gifted some emotions, which was very nice. Shoutouts to Righty, I believe. But I still gotta get the usual ones, the ones that like you get by default. Or you get like sooner, you know? Like the surprise and all that. Speaking of which, I like what they did with all the like emotions. Bloodsuckers and double talkers. Alright, they're both kind of the same thing. So yeah, they were both in the same street, so let's go and like fish for a little bit, I suppose. And, well, first I guess we're gonna crash. Alright, that took a little while. Come on. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's see. Alright. What district am I in now? We are in Bounceboro with a bottom feeder invasion. We can't really do much with that, so let's actually just go... Let's just go to Blam Canyon. A lot of people are on. Oh wait, Toonfest is on August 1st to 5th? Really? It's actually pretty soon. Maybe I should take a look at it. Isn't that also like a convention as well? I won't be able to go to the convention, obviously, but still. September is in-game Toonfest. Okay. Some interesting chatter over there that I didn't expect to see, but that is good to know, actually. I haven't really been catching up with that a whole lot, so... yeah. Let's get some more jelly beans, and then we'll take a look at that one street I was talking about that's probably got all the Lawbots in. Why else would we get these tasks up, you know? What I'm curious, though, is that, like, why we got those in Elm Street rather than the other street that we gotta go to. The executive office could be an endless building.
Thank you very much.
Are they just pitching ideas at this guy? Huh. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, that's just 100 jelly beans from all that? Wow. Wait, 50 out of 50? Hmm. Wait, that's... I don't know, that looks weird. Is that what Overjoyed's supposed to do? It's supposed to increase just the max? Oh man, I can't get past this. Let's see, let's take a look at the percentages. Yeah, that looks about right. One building would definitely get just like all of this that I need. But I'm not very confident in doing a building by myself. So I suppose I'll just wait around. So apparently like a... Huh. So devs are here, just kind of talking to the audience, and I suppose that they're from the Discord. Okay. So I guess this is what Overjoyed is actually supposed to do, instead of what it did before? I don't know. Maybe that's why it crashed. Don't know. Alright, it didn't get the pair of scissors. We'll get it eventually. I'm not seeing any double talkers though. Even though there's a backstabber over there. An ambulance chaser way over there. Oh, that's a pretty strong move actually. Alright, still didn't get the scissors, but that's okay. There's one more bloodsucker right over... Wait, where'd he go? There's a double talker. Well, I guess we'll get this double talker out of the way while we're at it. While we're looking for bloodsuckers. Alright, this will get him. It didn't, so I guess I don't know why I bothered. There's a bloodsucker over there, but he'll probably end up leaving because I'm right here. To be honest, now that I think about it, I'm not a huge fan of lakes. I like going tubing and all that. That's like fun. We got a postcard. But I don't know. I don't like the smell. And if I'm not ready and like I'm not a huge fan of getting wet. So I guess wait, I guess that's more of a just I don't like the beach kind of thing. Like not even in lakes I don't like the beach. Cause like lakes, they have a different smell from the ocean, but they still got like that certain smell to it. Like the water plant kind of smell, if that makes any sense. I know that's like a weird way to describe it, but honestly, that's just what I think. I'm not a water type. Alright, please. No? Someone's gotta have it. Got a lot of Cellbot buildings down here. This one's level 1. If I had more laugh, I would do it. So maybe I'll come back around to it, but I don't really think I can do it with just 27 laugh. Because I feel like I could probably take, like... Since it's a one story, it's going to be probably a level 6 or 7 with a couple level 5s or so. So it won't be too terribly bad, I don't think. Of course, it would be ideal to have, like, several people, though, but, you know. Alright, don't want to miss this one at all, so... And please have it end now, because I have no laugh, so I gotta, like, run away if anyone comes in, and I still want to get this thing. End it, end it, end it. Alright, great. And we got it. Alright. Oh, wait, where do we gotta go for that? Elm Street, okay. Well, we gotta recover anyways. If there was an invasion, this other task would be no problem, but, you know. This is literally just another way of saying take out 10 double takers. Or double talkers. $10, $45. Okay. I'm pretty confident in just going now. But if we find a flower along the way, I'll take that, of course. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay, I didn't find anything, so let's just go, but... I don't know what it is with... what's it called? With MMOs in, like, 2000s. But, like, there was, like, a ton of them. I guess MapleStory came out in the 2000s as well, I think. Is that still getting updated? I haven't paid attention to that, because honestly, I'm not really a huge fan of MapleStory, but, like... Again, you got Pirates of the Caribbean. You got... Wizard 101, Pirates 101, all like the 101 stuff that they came out with because Wizards was like such a huge success. I think I played the demo of that for a little bit, and actually it seemed like pretty interesting. Kind of like Toontown, but like with like magic and cards or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, that one was fairly easy actually. Oak Street carry 80 jelly beans. 14 cell bots anywhere. I guess we'll do coach. We still gotta... So these tasks aren't really related, but neither of those tasks were, and we gotta do the coach task anyways. Let's see if we can just beat up some double talkers here, though. And for those of you wondering, let's check our district, actually, since we crashed. Oh, we're in Blam Canyon, but it's full. This has an invasion of bottom feeders, which is pretty reasonable while it's populated yet then. Splat Summit? Sure, let's go to Splat Summit. What? My chair shrank again? I swear, I do anything on this chair and it shrinks. Alright, let's just go to Oak Street then. And we'll see what's up with Coach Zucchini. Wasn't there this one YouTuber that took the persona of Coach Zucchini? You know what? Not gonna lie, I like his videos. He's alright. Is he still doing stuff? Because I don't know. Other than, like, those videos or maybe some, like, explaining videos that, like, he posted, I haven't really seen much. Oh, it's taken over. Hang on. Let's just go to, like, Splashport real quick. Hopefully the building's not taken over. And then we'll go right back to Splat Summit. Oh, it's still taking over. Well, here we go. This is... honestly, I guess I was kind of lucky for this to not happen in a lot of, like, until, like, just now, but this was what I remember Donald's Dock being. Not necessarily Daisy Gardens. I don't remember a whole lot the first time I went through Daisy Gardens, but I remember Donald's Dock being a lot of just this. Taken over. And I think that's why it took so long. Because, like, I would go into a district and go, like, is it in here? Oh, it's taken over. Then I'll go to, like, another district. Is it in here? Oh, no, it's taken over. Alright, let's go. This is just the bottom feeder invasion server, so hopefully people are actively, like... People are definitely actively doing buildings, like here, probably. So, it'll probably be open here, since people are, once again, actively doing it. What the heck? Is my clock broken? It's been like 2:17 for the last 20 minutes, I swear. But it's still taking over. You know what? Where's the building? They're bottom feeders. Their max level is 5. Unless this is like a 3-story building, I can solo it. Okay? It's a 1-story building. I'm doing it right now. I'm low on gags and I'm still doing it. Just screw it. I'm done with it. I got 50 laugh. I'm overjoyed. We can do it. We're already in this. Hopefully. Alright, 1 level 5, no problem. Hopefully this lure will work, please. Okay, no, the lure didn't work, so now I'm just wasting turns, I guess. I shouldn't even bother with the lure, really. These guys can't do very much damage, but I would still rather not risk it. Alright, we're gonna hit him with a cream pie slice after this. 10 damage, huh? That's more than I thought they could do. Alright, 2 level 4s, not bad. Let's quickly get rid of this guy first. Hopefully, please. Alright, that didn't get rid of him, though. Alright, I'm pretty sure a Bugle will take him out, though. As well as damaging the other guys in the process, so... We can pick him out one by one now. -5. Miss, but that's like a 3 damage move, so that's not like too bad. Either way. I'll use the pie just in case, actually. Yeah, he's flashing really fast, so I can probably just take him out with what's it called? The fizzle water or whatever? -5, okay. Don't worry. Oh, not quite, actually. Yeah, I should have gone with... Actually, no, I don't think the cream pie slice would have taken him out either. Yeah, well, we may as well go all out. This is the last guy anyways. Alright, alright. Not too bad. I don't get any building bonus, but not too bad anyways. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, invasion buildings are like, dang. Alright, what did you say? Oh, just do a whole factory. What am I getting from this? 80 jelly beans? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I'm gonna go get more gags first. Sorry about that. So 10 double talkers, or a factory. So factories aren't affected by invasions at all. All the HQs are like that, their dungeons aren't affected. And you know what? I'm not sure if I'm able to actually do a factory right now. I might be able to. And again, I might not. Wait, how many guys can I carry? Oh, one more. Let's have a bike horn for good measure. Increased it by 5 again. I don't remember when I did that, but I'm glad I did. Alright, double talkers. We can't find any here because this is an invasion. So... I don't think they're anywhere. Well, 505, that's... Oh, we can still teleport there. Oh. Let's just go to Splash Summit. There's a decent amount of people, even if it still is a bit quiet. So we're in Splash Summit right now, and we're going to go to Maple Street, just so that we can get these double talkers out of the way. Of course, once again, buildings would be ideal, but... since I'm going alone, I got no friends. I gotta go on the streets, so it's fine. So yeah, going back to like, how long ago? Like an hour ago, when I was talking about yesterday. So yeah, we were trying to set up a theater and we couldn't decide where. And so eventually we were all kind of just hanging out in the basement. And then Tristan kind of goes like, I know, we will harass our friends at work while they are closing up. And so... no one else, like everyone else was like, yeah, yeah. And me and Nelson were kind of like, I don't know about that. And so everyone already got into the car and like we were like peeling out of the driveway and like on their way to Publix to go harass their friend. And Nelson and I kind of just like went there. And since Nelson's not familiar with the area once again, we kind of just like took our time getting there with me directing him. And we ended up kind of just like, oh, Yo-Yo's coming online. Yo-Yo hype. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So... oh, yeah, there's no double talkers here. Why are there no double talkers? There's a bunch of bottom feeders, a bunch of bloodsuckers, and... a few backstabbers and ambulance chasers, and no double talkers. Anyways, so we got to Publix and we were looking around for the like all the guys, and so I went, you know what, screw it, we may as well. And so I went up and got a free cookie because you're never too old to get a free cookie at Publix. They'll always give it to you. Like that, like the free cookies only being for kids it's a myth. Especially if they're near like closing, you could probably just get you can just get one. Lucky Soma. It's really not a big deal. So I went and got a cookie. And then like I looked over and like all the guys were like over there kinda. And like they look over at me and like immediately they like all storm over and like get a cookie. So I guess I accidentally like unleashed a horde of like cookie fiends onto the Publix like bakery, but that's alright. They're closing up anyways. And if you know Publix, they keep all their stuff fresh, so like all the stuff they got like on display like that, they kind of just throw it out. So it's kind of wasteful otherwise, so you know. And then everyone kind of just like left and like they're hanging out in the parking lot. And Nelson and I are kind of just like, you know what? We're in the mood for some cookies. And so we just bought some cookies. Oh. I didn't even see this happening. Alright, fair enough. So... yeah, we got cookies, and then we go out, and, like, we see them all talking in the parking lot, and we're like, alright, do we really want to go to, like, an Outback just to see, like, Leo? And then I was kind of just like, I don't know about this anymore. And so we all went back to Nick's house, and then we all set up, they set up the theater in Nick's room, which we should have done from the start, and we just, like, watched some YouTube videos, and we didn't even know what to watch, because, like, watching YouTube videos and stuff with friends is, like, cool, but the thing is that, like, there's already, like, a thing we use for that, and, like, I guess I'll, like, say it. Yo, bro, TP. Alright, bet. Like I said before, we need emotions. So I guess we'll hang out here for a little bit. Honestly, this place is nice. I like Chip and Dale just for the geyser. I remember having a lot of fond memories with the geyser. Where are they going? Oh, they're going over there. Alright, I'll TP to Yo-Yo again over there. Like, over the boundary break. As soon as I'm done being carried by this geyser. I just did that because... old time's sake. Starts in 2 minutes. Oh, whoops! Oh, I guess some people should stand out here. In case they need to. I guess there's a Bean Fest happening. That's cool. Oh my god. I'm turning this down a bit. Jeez. But in any case, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we didn't have a whole lot to like watch because we already have like a program that we watch it through. It's kind of like this website called And Chill or something like that. So you like in the URL you kind of type in like the name of the place and chill. So like yeah, we just watched like a couple videos with everyone and then like that was it. Everyone started leaving, and there wasn't a whole lot to it, really. Very much. Oh wow, that's a lot of beans. I don't have any beans to use, but thanks everyone. Oh my god, that's a lot of beans. How many beans am I getting from this? This is a lot of beans. I don't know what to say, man. So yeah. Max beans, lol. it's kind of like fireworks. You get like a huge burst of them, and then like a few stray ones will go up, and then like maybe some more happens in the finale. I don't know. I'll stand around here for a couple extra minutes while I explain this whole thing with Nelson. But basically, yeah, Nelson and I went back to my house. We split up the cookies, and then I kind of just like talked to him for a while. Kind of like just talking about like my plans for the future. Because like, I don't know. But you don't really know what's like gonna happen in the future, so like it's not like you can like have an exact like detailed like blueprint for your future. You can't really write something like that. But like you can have like a good idea of like what you're gonna do and like have a plan of like what direction you're going in the future. Which is, in my opinion, kind of like the best way you can have like a take on things. Like, because like technically tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Like, technically, it is I, Kyle. How is you all? Thanks all and see y'all. Yo, if you want to join in with whatever the heck I'm doing, that'd be cool. But let's see, what was I doing? Oh, right, double talkers. I was having a hard time finding them. Hang on, let's go home first. But yeah, basically Nelson and I had a pretty in-depth talk about the future. In my opinion, I think Nelson has like a pretty decent plan of like whatever he's doing. He's kind of taking it like one step at a time, which is, you know, fair enough. The thing is that like everyone kind of has a dream and a future that they want to strive for, because that's kind of like what makes people oh my god, 8,000, hang on. That's a lot. I don't think I've ever had 8,000 at one point before. Let's... Wait, where's all the emotions at? Oh, here they are. Let's just get all the emotions real quick, I guess. Yeah, shrug is really how I feel right now. So yeah, everyone kind of has like a dream. Should I get a cowboy hat? I'm not really sure what to get yet. I don't know. I usually like all the winter clothes. Honestly, winter clothing is my favorite kind of clothing. So in Toontown it kind of carries over the same way, but I'll get the cowboy hat just because. Jeez. That's a lot of beans. So yeah. Once again, everyone has like dreams and a future they want to strive for, but like technically the future's never really guaranteed. You could technically, I mean, it's kind of dark to say, but you could technically kind of just die at any moment, even if it is unlikely. Oh, whoops. Wait, where am I? I'm in like Acorn Acres. I'm gonna have to walk a long way to get back to the gardens. Anyways, thanks for telling me about that Beanfest, Yo-Yo. Once again, shoutouts to Yo-Yo. He's pretty cool and he's around. He's like everywhere, actually. Nice guy on Twitch. Alright, which way was the way to Daisy's Garden? That way. Looks like I gotta go around as well. I'm starting to smell bleach. It's okay, I won't worry about it. Anyways. So yeah. And plus the future never necessarily turns out the way like everyone thinks it will either. So it's just kind of one of those things, you know? So it's good to have a direction and a plan, but like, you know, you kind of gotta accept that stuff happens, you know? Like your game crashing. A lot. Come on, man. I was just walking down the street. Just let me go. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go until 4 o'clock my time, and then maybe I'll hang it up on Toontown for a bit, because I'm actually kind of already getting tired. Maybe it's just because, like, it's carrying over from yesterday. Maybe I'm still kind of recovering from, I don't even know, whatever BS that happened, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. We'll do something. Hopefully we can finish Daisy Gardens within that time, because I feel like we were, like, blazing through this, but we kind of hit a bit of a wall right now with double talkers that it gives us 2 laugh. And a cog factory. I'm not sure if this is gonna make us do another cog factory after that. But, Actually, now that I think about it, it makes sense that the cog factory is like... Is Toontown updating? Oh, that doesn't even count as a crash. Dang, if Toontown's like done right now. No districts are available. Try again? Alright, let's try one more time. Alright. Well, as it turns out, Toontown broke. Alright. I don't really want to start anything on Corporate Clash, to be honest. I know it's like a cool server and all that, but I don't really want to like start on it. Because I don't like getting, especially in MMOs, I don't really want to get like dedicated into one thing and then like having to like change. I don't want to get like dedicated on it and like never complete it. Kind of like what I'm doing now. I say, as I've never even finished Kingdom Hearts yet. Hang on. Let me check and see what like... Let me check and see what the, because I know, I remember seeing a couple of people playing, like, Toontown right now. What is... My band? Oh no, everyone's kind of just like, Well, rip everyone, I suppose. Yeah, Toontown's updating or something. So I'm looking forward to the next update. If it's an update, if it's the server's just like dead, then ripperoni, and I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. I suppose I'll just take a break. So, thanks everyone for watching. Rest in peace, Toontown. I'll see you, I don't know, tomorrow when you're back up. If you enjoyed the content, go ahead and follow it and see when I'll be streaming next. And, I don't know, I suppose I'll go and raid one of the other Toontown streamers, but I'm gonna call it in for now. We got like halfway through Daisy's Gardens. We're gonna finish up Daisy's Gardens next time. So let's see. It'll probably be up before too long. So let's see. Let's take a look at who's around. This guy looks like he's having fun. So let's raid him. Let's raid this. Oh, there's no one here. Sad face, but I'll at the very least host them, because why not? In any case, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.